Playing alongside Kobe was a dream come true for me. It's like, I can remember it like yesterday, my first time being in the locker room and him walking in, I was like starstruck and I was scared to talk to him. He came in with the shades and I'm thinking like, this is Kóbé Bryant, like I'm here with the legend. I learned a lot of things from him, really mostly about his mentality and the way that he works. And I was definitely blessed for that time. He gave me the name, the mini Mamba, and I was so young. I was like, Mini, I don't want to be your Mini or something like that. But I started talking to my parents and my friends, and they were like, are you crazy? Like, he gave you a nickname, like take that nickname and run with it. So the older I got, the more I embraced it. And I really see that as a sign of respect that he respected my talent.
There's got to be a trash-talking story, right?
For sure, for sure. I'm pretty good at trash talking. So, you know, I got comfortable, I want to say 4 or 5 months into the season, and I was doing really well in practice. I was in a rotation, so I was playing in the games, and I slipped up, and I started to talk crazy to him one day, and I was like, yeah, you're not that good. Like, you can't guard me. Like, maybe I can't guard you, but you can't guard me either. And he just erupted. Like, he was just, it was like I really disrespected him. His face, I could see it in his eyes. And he told the coach, okay, you want to see, okay, no double teams today in practice. I'm going to destroy this kid. And he was yelling, I mean, at the top of his lungs every time he scored. And he was just saying some of the craziest stuff that I ever heard. I just kind of shut up. I didn't say anything else. I was like, you got it.
I don't know if you generally like the so-called what ifs or something, but do you ever wonder or perhaps regret what if you have never left the NBA?
No, of course I've thought about it, especially when my main desire was to be in the NBA. I always thought, you know, I should be there. I have the talent. I've destroyed all of these guys. I see some of these guys on TV that I've killed plenty of times, but that just wasn't my path. That's not what God planned for me. And the older I got, you know, I realized that. I realized that my purpose was to be in Europe. My purpose is to play here, and I embraced it, and I love it here. I think that more people know me here than they do in the States, for sure. So I like to inspire the kids. I like to inspire everybody here in Europe. I think that's my lane.
Is there any misconception Americans have for European basketball, and is it true that back in the day, playing in Europe was something a failure for NBA players in their minds?
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure, a lot of guys that have never been in Europe, they have a misconception maybe about the way the game is played. The game here is much more cerebral than it is athletic. In the States, it's all about athleticism. You're gonna dunk on somebody, you're gonna cross somebody over, you're gonna try to shoot threes from half court and things like that. When you come here, it's more about details. It's more about coaching. It's more about X's and O's. It's more about defense, playing hard. And that's a thing that really shocks a lot of guys when they come over here. It's not easy to make the transition from the NBA or America to coming here and playing and thinking that you're going to come and score 20 points and you're going to do all these things. Some guys do, but the majority of those guys is very tough.